Let me just talk to you the way I talk when someone sits near my setup and asks why the screen looks so clean. Because the ROG Strix 27 isn't something you understand from specs. You feel it. This is for people who can't unsee motion blur once they notice it, who get irritated by dull contrast, who've reached that point where they don't want almost premium anymore. If that's you, you're already in the right place. Before we go any further, check the current price in stock, because this model tends to disappear without a pattern. There comes a moment in every setup where you know you've pushed your old monitor as far as it will go. Maybe yours had dimming that flickered during dark scenes, or colors that looked fine until you compared them to something better. Maybe you were tired of losing that crisp edge in fast gameplay. At some point, you just feel it in your gut. It's upgrade time. And the day you switch to the ROG Strix 27, you stop pretending the older display still gets the job done. You feel an almost physical relief because everything finally matches your expectations. The glossy OLED texture pulls you into your games in a way backlit panels simply can't. Blacks don't fade. Highlights don't smear. Motion doesn't stumble. Everything just moves the second you do. Using this every day changes your habits. You start leaving your room lights dimmer because the contrast is that good. You start noticing micro details in your favorite titles, reflections, depth, shadows you never even realized were supposed to be there. Even simple things, like dragging a window across the screen or scrolling through a long page, feels smooth in a way that makes your whole setup feel more expensive. And if you're gaming, the combination of 240 Hz and that near-instant response becomes addictive. It's not about being competitive. It's about how natural the motion feels. You flick your mouse, and the image follows like it's tied to your hand. That's the kind of jump in quality you don't walk away from once you experience it. If it's still in stock while you're listening to this, at least glance at the price before it shifts again. Now, doubts. Everyone gets them with upgrades like this. You worry about spending too much, or whether the difference will actually matter long term. But the thing that kept hitting me was how consistent the panel feels. The uniform brightness mode, the cooling design, the stability during long sessions, those are the kinds of details that make you stop comparing it to cheaper options. Because those cheaper ones don't give you this level of confidence. One thing I didn't expect was how comfortable late-night use became. No flickering, no sudden brightness dips, no weird artifacts. It just stays smooth and calming in a way older screens never were. Owning something like this changes how you see your setup. There's a sense of pride when you turn it on each day. You feel like you finally brought your environment up to the standard you've always had in the back of your mind. Colors feel richer, motion feels instinctive, dark scenes feel cinematic, bright scenes feel controlled, your whole desk feels upgraded. If there's anything to keep in mind, it's that once you live with OLED this clean, non-OLED displays look flat. And yes, you'll start wanting to upgrade the rest of your setup to match its quality. But eventually you stop circling the same comparisons. You stop telling yourself you'll upgrade later. You choose the thing you already keep coming back to. If this feels like your next step, check the link, see the current price, and make the upgrade while it's still available. This is one of those decisions that changes your setup instantly and permanently.